night.
What's going on, guys? Braderz or Bradley here, and today I'm going to be talking about the new map pack coming to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare very soon. Now, Activision and Sledgehammer Games have announced that the fourth and final DLC pack for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is called Reckoning, will be available August the 4th on Xbox Live for both Xbox One and Xbox 360 users. But obviously with PlayStation and PC, that will be like a month later, I believe. Yeah, I think it's like around a month later. But one thing to note, if you're, a PlayStation user, that exclusivity will be handed over to you guys when Black Ops 3 comes out. So that is one thing to note about that. But as usual, Reckoning DLC will bring 4 new multiplayer maps and the final part of the Exo Zombies Saga Part 4 Descent, which was a pretty cool addition to Advanced Warfare, to be honest. Like, I think Advanced Warfare would have been, totally dead if Exo Zombies didn't come out. Like, it helps it last just that little bit longer. But what I'm going to do within this video, guys, I'm basically going to go through the multiplayer maps, give you the name of them, and basically give a description of what they are, so you guys can have a quick idea of what these maps are about, where they're based, all that different stuff. So, Overload. Enjoy the grand view of downtown New Baghdad from the exotic compound, complete with fountains, gardens, and decorative plasma lamps. Now, the map's multiple levels and long perimeter sightlines highlight medium to long range combat, and firing a shot at the lamps will send enemies flying in a burst of energy. Now, hopefully I will have shown that a little bit on the screen right now for you guys. Like the lamp, if you shoot it, it basically just sends out a burst of energy and kills all the enemies around it. Now, I can tell you what that is very similar to, which is probably where they got the idea from. If you look for Biolab, if you look at Biolab, the canisters, it's just basically very similar to that. If you shoot at those canisters, you blow up and, kill anybody who's near them. But with these lamps, it's just a lamp version of it, really. So it's basically going to do the same thing, different animations, all that different stuff. But that is Overload. Sounds pretty sick. It's medium to long range. I'm more of just like a medium to short range map. But, medium to long range could work out pretty well if you want to use a sniper or maybe some sorts of light machine gun or assault rifle, all that different stuff. But I don't know how it works yet, so it could work pretty well. So let's move on to the next one. We've got Quarantine or Quarantine, one of them. Following a deadly viral outbreak, the island has been converted into a biological testing center. The medium-sized map's tight corners dial up the speed, and open areas combine to allow for any style of gameplay, which is pretty sick. Activate the map-based score streak to unleash a devastating ship-fired missile strike. Now, this map just sounds amazing to me, to be honest. Like, it's got medium size, which is pretty cool. As I said, I like medium to small size maps. It's also got a map-based score streak, which I might show on screen if it's in the trailer. It just sounds pretty sick, to be fair. Like, it also opens up for any style of gameplay, so you can use like a sniper, you can use all different stuff. Your style of gameplay will fit this map, so it sounds pretty sick. So let's move on to the next one. We've got Fracture. Discover what secrets are locked in the ice in this Arctic excavation site. Now, take refuge behind wind turbines and heavy equipment through large combat areas cradled on the shelf of a glacier. Now, stay alert as the timed events cracks the ice sheet, sending one lane sinking to the depth. Now, you can probably tell this is the first time I'm reading some of this description stuff. It just sounds pretty sick, to be fair. Like, I think that's another thing, like another a map element, that ice cracking. It just goes and people can fall in it. That is definitely in the trailer. I will have shown that on screen for you guys. It just looks pretty sick, so you have to be careful at what time you're going to that point. It's kind of like on Defender, the tsunami. You have to be careful to not be in a certain area when that tsunami goes off. Same with this ice breaking. If that ice breaks and you're in that certain area, you can just fall down and just die, to be honest. So that is Fracture. Sounds pretty sick also. Now let's move on to the final multiplayer map. We've got Swarm. Now, reconstruction is underway in Seoul. I think it's Seoul, South Korea. Congesting narrow corridors of this small to medium sized map. You guys know I love small to medium sized map, as I said earlier. With vehicles and equipment, take position in war scared storefronts that provide plenty of cover over the streets, or flank the enemy through close quarter interiors in the center of the map. Now, this map just sounds crazy. This map just sounds crazy. A small to medium sized map is just absolutely immense. It's war scarred, which it just sounds even more brutal. It just sounds crazy, man. Now, I'm not too familiar of that place in South Korea, but this small to medium sized map, hopefully it works out good for like a submachine gun, like a nice ASM1 or something like that. But I always love the small maps within the DLC packs. Let me know what multiplayer map, from the sounds of that, you are most hyped for, or by the looks of the trailer. But let's move on to the Exo Zombies Part 4. Now, Descent. In the last episode, it just looked absolutely amazing. Like, I think, yeah, it was Carrier. I did a playthrough on that. If you guys want to see a playthrough on this new map when it comes out, let me know in the comments down below. Or let me know by leaving a like on this video. You know, I'm hyped for it. And I'll be definitely down to play a playthrough on that map. It was kind of annoying because my Elgato kept messing up on the last playthrough for the Carrier map. But this, it just sounds absolutely amazing. So, but before they do, they discover their friend and original squad member is shot in the head on Carrier. I don't know why I was cut into that, but you realise that he's shot in the head. But in the trailer, you see that the guy's actually turned into a zombie. And you notice within this zombies trailer actually that you see the new weapon for this map, which is the Trident reflected energy weapon. You'll see it on screen right now, guys. It looks crazy. I think they've done it with each and every one of the new maps. They brought out like a new weapon especially for that map, kind of like a wonder weapon that we see within tryout games. But this one looks crazy. But that's really all I had to say within this video, guys. Like I said, this is the final DLC pack, so hopefully it's good just to end off Advanced Warfare, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And as I said, August the 4th for Xbox users, and you know, like a month later for PlayStation and PC users. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. Let me know what you are most hyped for within this Reckoning DLC pack. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.